Yo, what up? I'm Chet Popelka, and this is the Braves TomaBlog. So while we're all freaking out about Red Sox fans being racist with this Adam Jones thing, I just want to point out that I lived right next to Fenway Park, and they're more homophobic than they are racist. I set myself on the numerical task of finding out what it would take in order to win the NL East. Of course, the Braves have been rebuilding for a few years, and a lot of people said that 2017 would be the year. A lot of people said, slow down, it won't be 2017. And I wanted to find a numerical reason why it won't be, because on watching them, it's not 2017. So I wanted to figure out what it was actually going to be, what it would take not only for the Braves to win the NL East, but for anyone to win the NL East, determining what it would take for them to do that. So I took a 5-year sample and averaged all them out of what it takes to win the NL East. And I have some pretty finite numbers here. So in order to win the NL East, your offense needs to score 710.2 runs per season, which is an average of 4.4 runs per game. Your pitching needs to have an ERA of 3.30. And it's an interesting note that the winner of the NL East every year since 2011 has had one of the top 3 ERAs in Major League Baseball. So relating that to the Braves. The Braves, through 25 games, have scored 118 runs. They have done that at a pace of 4.72 runs per game. So the offense is there. The offense is good enough to win the NL East. The pitching, on the other hand, has an ERA of 4.36. So in order to get to the 3.30 ERA, they need to allow 1.06 fewer runs per 9 innings. So in order to get to how they actually do that, I have a second whiteboard that I could fit all of this stuff onto. So of those NL East winners, I got down to some smaller numbers of what it took to get that ERA down to 3.30. So for one, the starter ERA has been 3.40 on the average of the last 5 years, and they have pitched 982 innings. The bullpen has had an average ERA, and this is true, of 3.11. And they have pitched 476 innings. That is an interesting average of 67% to 33%. You literally want your starters pitching 2/3 of your innings throughout the season. The 2017 Braves, by contrast, have had a starter ERA of 3.98, so it's a little bit off. 147 innings pitched, which is 65% of the innings that they pitched thus far. The bullpen has and this is true, 4.89 ERA. Is that garbage or is that garbage? In 73 innings pitched, and that is 35% of the innings that they've pitched. So, in order for the Braves to win the NL East, I've gotten this down to 2 specific numbers. And I'm telling you, I hope John Coppollella sees this, and I know he knows this, and I know he's working on it, but I'm kind of pissed because I think that it's a little bit his fault that this is the case. The starters need to allow 0.5 fewer runs per 9 innings and pitch an average of 1/3 of an inning more each time they go out on the mound. The bullpen, actually, it goes in line with it. The bullpen needs to allow 0.6 fewer runs each game. They need to allow 1.78 fewer runs every 9 innings. And that's in order to get their ERA down from the 4.89 to the 3.11 that it will take to actually get them to that point. So if there's a point that I can make from this that I hope that my viewers can get from it, it is that the bullpen is toxic right now. If you want to know why the Braves have one of the better offenses in Major League Baseball, one of the 5 best team averages in all of baseball, but yet they're still 3 games under 500, it is because their bullpen is absolute garbage. Even if at times it doesn't seem like it is, it's awful and it's toxic. So my hope is that Coppollella is out there working on it right now. My hope is that he learns from this offseason, takes that into next offseason, and doesn't drag his feet when there are free agent relievers that you can sign for money instead of prospects. I think John's doing a great job. I don't mean to be a dickhead. But again, I've gotten it down to these numbers. This is myself, and I know that they're all aware of them. This is what it takes in order to win the NL East. So for my viewers, I really hope that this was informative. I really hope you enjoyed it. Watch that bullpen, and I hope that they get better. I hope you enjoyed, and go Braves.